What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a simple cleaning of the Cascade Canister Filter. I know, myself included, the first time that I took this baby apart to try and clean it, I had water all over the floor. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought I could just take these things off, take the water out and dump it and clean it out and it'd be good, but that is not the case. So this is going to be how you do it and how you do it right. So first off, we're going to take and close the outtake valve, and then we're going to close the intake valve. From there, turn off the motor, and now you can unscrew your water valves. There might be a little bit of water on top here, but that's fine. Won't be too big of a mess. Okay, leave that off here. And now you can take this whole thing and clean it out. Basically, all I do is I will take everything and rinse it all out except for the bio balls. I will not clean those completely out. I'll get a little bit of the debris out of it, but that's it. I won't do a deep cleaning because you need that bacteria column to maintain the levels in the tank. So let's do that real quick. All you got to do is rinse everything out. So to do this, just unclip your housing here. A little water in here. Now this itself, I'm going to rinse out a little bit here on top because I get a little bit of grime in there. And it is a good idea to take this apart as well, maybe every few months, and clean out the impeller that's in there just to make sure that it doesn't get too gunked up and cause any damage to your motor. Now this, I have not cleaned this in maybe 3 months, 4 months, because I don't like to clean my filter very often. Unlike most people, I try and take advantage of all the natural elements that come, especially because I have a planted tank. So basically take that, clean that off. Now what I have in here is basically a polyester. So that's awesome because, as you can see, look at this, it just takes up everything. It's really good at holding all that in there. Now when doing this, make sure that you have just lukewarm water. You don't want to use any hot water because you don't want to kill all this bacteria that's in here and all these microorganisms. You want to keep them living. If they die and you kill all of them, then you're going to have a giant spike in your tank and most likely you're going to do some damage. So just like that is all I do. That's going to leave enough in there where it's going to continue to do its job as far as microbacteria goes. So now this is actually my bio balls that I have. And then I created all these little spots in here for microorganisms to fill up, and then I took some pieces from sponge and did that as well. So this is what I'm not going to clean out. Basically, all I'm going to do is rinse it really quick. Just like that, and that's all I'm going to do with that one because I don't want to disturb anything that's in here. Set that off to the side. Man, so you can tell, even though I don't clean my tanks very often, this thing keeps it as clean as it could be. I mean, it's crystal clear water, and this along with the plants is absolutely perfect. It's what I'm looking for and definitely what I want. Some people get way too picky about it, and I think that's just going to lead to problems because you don't let all the natural microorganisms take up all the space in the tank, and that's what my goal really is. Especially, like I said, with a planted tank, you're able to do that. If you don't have a planted tank, then you really can't do that. That's why I I would always recommend, no matter what kind of tank you have, make sure you got plants in it. And again, this stuff you can buy at Walmart. It's basically pillow filling, and this works awesome, awesome, awesome. So good. And it's cheap. You don't have to be spending big bucks on this. I mean, a big bag of this stuff is like $5 or $6. Okay, runs how this works. And then if you have to, you can clean out the bottom of your canister filter if you got some stuff in there that you want to take care of. Just push it around. And now we'll assemble it back together again. Alright, once you have your filter put back together, what we're going to do is attach the intake valve. Again, make sure it's not too tight. You want to get it just enough so the water doesn't leak through. Tighten that up there. Some people fill up their canister filters before they attach these, but I don't do that. I just let gravity do its work, so I don't have as much of a mess in the end. So tighten that up there. Real nice. That's real nice. So now what you do, since there's water in this tube here, what you're going to do is make sure that there's you have the seal broken in here, so this isn't totally tight, and then you can go ahead and open this valve here, and this is going to fill up with water. So it fills up with water here. Once it gets to the motor head, you're then going to plug it in. Close it up real quick. Plug it in. Pump it a couple of times. It's going to get your water going through. And there you go. So you're all good to go there. Now I'm going to clean up the tank a little bit. I'm going to separate some of these plants here, propagate them out a little bit. But yeah, that's how you do a Cascade filter. The biggest part is, just make sure you have the seal broken so that water can pour into this when you're filling it up. And once it gets to the motor head, plug it in, release. Once you hear the motor's going a little bit, release your outtake valve and then give it a couple of pumps and you'll be good.